Hello, beautiful ones. Today I'm going to be talking about the process of awakening or shifting, which many human beings are going to be going through and have been going through. Now, this is a very vast subject, so I can't talk about it in full, so I'm going to be talking about just the basics of it. What exactly is awakening? What is shifting? The process that we go through to remember who we truly are is waking up from the illusion and realizing the truth of your being, of reality, the nature of reality, in a way that you haven't before. There's many different phases that we go through in our awakening. It's not just a single instance, but it is multiple instances, multiple shifts that take place, subsequent shifts. And the initial awakening phase that you go through can be very intense, and it can be led by a health scare, or maybe the death of a loved one, or a change in your life that prompts you to go within and kind of forces you to start that awakening process. And so the first initial phase is very intense. The subsequent shifts are not as intense, making us think that maybe we're not actually going through many changes, even though we are. And for some people, they don't necessarily go through a shift that way. Everyone goes through it differently, which is why I tell you guys that it's not helpful to compare ourselves to another, because what we go through may be completely different. So for some people, especially the younger generation, a lot of them are already coming more awake, and so it's almost like the indoctrination and the programming doesn't ever fully kick in. A part of them will be awake, but it's sitting in the background until something happens and it prompts them to wake up. As I've mentioned, the process of awakening reconnects us to our true self, to our true essence, and it grants us access to infinite wisdom and intelligence. And so the important thing that I wanted to tell you guys is that sometimes from the human point of view, it doesn't look like much progress is being made. From the soul's point of view, much progress is being made. And so it's many, many different shifts that then lead to us becoming more of who we truly are. And like I said, they may not be as noticeable later on as they were maybe in the beginning, but when you look back and you see all the changes that you've made over the past few years, you realize like this whole time you were actually going through those shifts, but maybe you weren't aware of it. I love you guys. I'll talk more about this later on. Bye-bye.